What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the POCO F5, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest build of the EvolutionX ROM. And yes, I have been daily driving this ROM still, but let me tell you the previous build, which was the September 19th I guess, or maybe it was 24th, not really sure. The previous build of this one was pretty bad, I would say, because there were lags and stuff. I was facing some kind of performance issues all over the UI, while even normally daily driving it was lagging. But right now those issues has been completely fixed. And if you don't know how to clean flash this ROM, or if you don't know how to update this ROM, all the guides will be present in the description. Let me show you the home screen first. This is how it looks like. I have customized it with the Google clock widget and stuff. And here you will also see I have the Bluetooth battery widget and the subscriber count widget is right there. And you can add any widget, those will be working perfectly fine, no problems. And to the left of the home screen, we still get the Google's Discover page, and it is very fast experience, no issues so far. And if you just swipe up, you will get to see the app drawer, and this is how the app drawer actually looks like over here. You might be noticing this BCR icon, which looks like a dialer. I'll talk about it later. If you just swipe down, this is how the quick setting panel looks like. And I would say yes, I still don't like it that much because the quick setting panel stays dark even in the light theme. The normal notification panel will stay light like this. Now let's talk about this BCR app. Well, this is a call recording app, and the name of it is actually Basic Call Recorder, and you get this auto call recording option, I guess. As you can see, there is the disable battery optimization. This output format of the recording that you can actually change over here. You can add a rule for specific contact from right here, and the directory you can actually change from right here. As you can see, the output directory, I have changed it to actually a folder because I couldn't find earlier recordings. So this is the folder I have actually selected, and as you can see, there are all my call recordings right there, like audio file. So at least you don't have to use the stock Google dialers call recording, which will announce the call recording. So let me show you how it actually works. You just place a call, or if you get a call, as you can see, there is the call recording in progress right now. It shows up right here, and you can pause it, you can delete it from right here. It shows up this BCR kind of notification, and as soon as you end the call, a new notification will pop up. It shows successfully recorded a call. You can open it, share it, or delete it from right here. By the way, in the about phone section, we have the EvolutionX logo up top. We have the 7.9.8 version, and we have the Android security patch as September 1st, 2023. And you can see the stock kernel is the 5.10 RAM2 kernel, and we have the build maintainer as Joe. And the build date here is again a 29th September 2023 build. In the system settings, this is how it looks like. We do not have the system updater anymore. It has been removed from a couple of updates. Right now, if you want to update your ROM, you can just watch the guide from the cards or the description to manually update your EvolutionX ROM or any other custom ROM for that matter. But there is a gesture settings. In here, we have the quick tap actions, and these are the options for that. And back tap is actually working. As you can see, it shows quick tap directed as I back tap twice. And we have the quick open camera as well. Then the system navigation gestures. In the settings of it, we have the length and radius customization for the pill bar, and this is how big and thick it looks with the fullest. We have the advanced gestures as well. Extended swipe action you can enable, and these are the options for that. We have the IME button space. You can have it default, narrow, or hidden. We have the swipe to invoke assistant as well. And if you just swipe up, as you can see, it works. We have the left edge right customization, amount of screen height to be used for the back gesture stuff. 2 button and 3 button navigations are also there. We have the one-handed mode as well, and it should be working, yeah. And the screenshot, the swipe quick screenshot is actually working. There is a share, edit, delete, and the Google Lens feature, even the capture mode feature appears. There is also the lift to check phone, the double tap, and the playback control, prevent ring, all these options. Now talking about the stock launcher settings, of course, you are still getting the suggestion disabling option, and you are still getting the miscellaneous settings and stuff where you get the hidden and protected apps, restart apps, and the background blur depth and all these things. We have the recent panel customization. By the way, this is how the recent panel looks like. We have the screenshot, lens, and the clear all, and on the bottom you can see the RAM usage and the memory info and stuff like that. You can customize. Shake phone to clear all is also there. We have the app drawer as well. These are the customizations. Even in the home screen, we have the double tap to sleep while we're scrolling and zooming. Then we have the at a glance swipe to access Google app, and all these functionalities that you can choose from right here. We have the icons as well. You can change the icon packs, the notification dots, and the icon size, font size, max line for app level. Even the force themed icons are there. Now let's talk about the stock camera. Well, you are getting the Leica camera version 5 over here, so everything is just awesome over here. You are getting all these options for the photo mode. There is the Leica mode as well. As you can see, Leica authentic and the Leica vibrant options are there. I have mostly shot with the vibrant mode, and let me actually take a quick picture. So yeah, as you can see, very good amount of detail over here. The pictures are very optimized, no problems whatsoever with those. And in the video settings, we do have up to 4K and 60 FPS options right now. So you can choose whatever options you want. You can just shoot videos with it. Yes, there is some kind of stabilization weird with the 1080p 30 FPS, but that is present even in MIUI 2. And here we have the 0.6x ultra wide angle lens working fine, 1x, and even the 2x option is there. You can use this, and we have the documents mode as well, and you can also shoot pro mode videos if you want to with this, and you can also change the resolution and stuff. As you can see, the video option is also there. There is a white balance, focus, shutter speed, and the ISO kind of changing option over here. And if you just swipe up, you will also get the vlog, short film, slow motion, and the time lapse, and the other options you can see. Yes, some of the options may not work, like this pocket meter and stuff, it will not work. So yeah, very nifty little features will not work, but yeah, otherwise it's a very stable camera. The portrait mode pictures and stuff, everything is working fine. As you can see, the front camera portrait is working great. Even the rear camera portrait should be working great. The night mode photos will be working great, and there is also the 64 megapixel mode, that too is working perfectly fine here. So MIUI or Leica camera version 5 here is almost stable, so no problems whatsoever that I have faced personally. And talking about the customization, well, of course you should be familiar with the customization of EvolutionX. It has huge amount of customization, like the unlimited Google photo storage and stuff. All those things are still here. We have the pocket detection, the parallel space, the game space, everything is right there. And in case if you're wondering about the lock screen clock styles, just notice plethora of clock styles are here, and you can choose from 100 plus. Then we have this custom color for those clocks and stuff like that. Then we have huge font style customization, and just notice how many fonts are there. Then we have the icon pack, Wi-Fi icon style, navbar style, etc. Even the signal icon styles are there. Even the data icon styles are here right now. So these are the newer kind of options that you will get over here. A data icon like this, it shows this kind of 5G icon because I have this one selected, the number 5. But as you can see, there are plethora of other options that you can choose from right here. 5G speeds and stuff is working perfectly fine, no problems with it. Now let me show you the battery settings, proper battery info. It shows the design battery capacity, the current battery capacity, even the charging cycles with the battery temperature. And we do still have the sleep mode as well. Then we have the battery optimization as well. In here you can of course choose per apps battery optimization. There is the charging control, but I would just suggest that please disable this option. If you enable this, the fast charging will not work properly. And we have the thermal profiles as well, and you can set per apps to benchmark, browser, camera, etc. options. Pretty normal stuff. And right now let me show you with the Accu battery app. It is all estimated numbers, guys, but still I would say 8.5 hours of screen on time. It's pretty good for this kind of a CPU. And we have the screen off as 48 hours almost, and the combined use here it shows 13 hours, but yeah, it will be more than that. You can get a usage worth a day, I would say. And in the health section, we have the battery health showing up as 95%, which is decent in my opinion. So the battery life that I have been getting is really good, no problems. And here are the fast charging numbers in case you are interested. In the sound and vibration settings, we get plethora of options. Let me show you. Scroll down more, we have the ringtone vibration pattern and stuff. We have the per app volume control, dial pad tone, screen locking sound, charging sound and vibration, touch sound, even the Dolby Atmos is there, but right now it's just force closing for some reason, no idea why. As you can see right now, I can go into it. We have the dynamic, video, music, voice, etc. options, and even the preset you can choose from right here. And we have the clear speaker option as well. And once you are playing music, let me show you how it looks in the lock screen. This is how it looks, and we have this kind of look over here, and you can change the output device from right here, and also you can play or pause the music from right here. And if you're wondering about the volume panel, this is how it looks like. You can put the phone into vibrate or silent from here, and of course you can change the output device from right here. And the volume panel you can expand normally just like this. Now in the display settings, there is a brightness level, adaptive brightness, and the extra dim feature. In the lock screen right now, we have plethora of options like the control from lock device, shortcuts, double line clock, always show time and info, and the always on charging. Wake screen for notification option is of course there, and the lift check phone is also here. And we have this lift check phone normally, and the show ambient option, both I have enabled it. We have the screen timeout right here up to 30 minutes. Then we have the dark theme. You can also enable the pitch black or pure black mode if you want that. Then the screensaver, display size and text. The night light option is there, you can schedule it, and we have the intensity control. Then the live display options are there, and in here we have the RGB control with the reading mode. Then we have the colors. I have been using it with the vivid, but there is also the saturated, standard, and the other options. We have the allow window level blurs, auto rotate screen option, and the minimum and maximum refresh rate. And you can also switch the refresh rate right now to 90 Hz if you want that. So you can choose minimum and maximum, as you can see from here. I'll just set 120 Hz for the time being. We have the double tap to wake, prevent accidental wake up on plug, and the full screen apps. Then we have the per app refresh rate. You can set again per app to 60, 90 or 120. In the wallpapers and styles, this is how it looks like. We get 16 colors pretty much for wallpaper and basic colors. Then the dark theme options are there. Then the themed icons, the app grid, you can set up to 6x10. We have the shortcuts changing option right here. And we also have the system icon packs right here. You can change it from here. Then the fonts, of course, you can change from right here as well. And if you go into the change wallpaper section, we get this feathers kind of wallpaper by default, and there is the EvolutionX wallpaper. There is also the papers app if you need that of EvolutionX, and we have the live wallpapers as well. You get the emoji option, that's it. In the security settings, if you go into the settings of it, we have the quick unlock, the scramble pin layout, power button instantly locks, lock after screen timeout, and there is the enable pin privacy. If you go into the more settings, we have the AppLock right here. You can set up AppLock if you want. And then we have the face unlock and the fingerprint settings. In the fingerprint settings, we have the touch to unlock anytime. So if you want your phone to only unlock whenever you press on the fingerprint scanner with your registered finger, you can just disable this option. So I have just completed setup of the face unlock, and here I'll select this when swiping up. Now let me show you the unlocking and locking stuff, and here I'll just double tap to lock the device, and let me show you the pickup gesture first. I have just put the device on the desk, and if I just pick it up on my hand, as you can see, the pickup gesture is working perfectly fine, and the double tap to wake as well works perfectly fine, no problems. And if I just tap the fingerprint scanner right now, as you can see, it unlocks. So the unlocking experience overall, it's very fast, no problems whatsoever with the side mounted fingerprint scanner. And I have been using with the touch option. So yeah, it just unlocks straight up, no issues so far. It gives you a haptic feedback everywhere, so it feels awesome while unlocking. And let me show you the face unlock. For that, I have to just swipe up. And as you can see, it unlocks. Let me try one more time. So yeah, it unlocks very fast with the face unlock as well. If you're wondering about the AppLock, this is how it looks like. And if you just tap the fingerprint scanner, as you can see, it just unlocked the app. And some of you guys were actually asking for the always on display, how it works. So let me tell you that always on display here, you can turn it on for always. It's not like MIUI, there is no 10-second option over here. So it will just stay on always if you have that always on display option enabled. But what you can do if you don't like this like always on display, you can just disable that and go into the advanced settings. And from here, you can enable this hand wave and the pocket mode, so that, let me show you, whenever, as you can see, I lock the device is totally off, the screen is totally off, I mean. And right now, if I just wave my hand with the top portion, as you can see, it glows in the ambient display. So this you can use, it will stay for about 10 seconds, I guess, and wave slowly. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, I don't know when it's actually working. So as you can see, again, it worked perfectly fine. And with this too, you can use the pickup option. Let me show you. And I just kept the device on the desk for a couple of seconds, and I hope the ambient display has turned off by now. So if I just pick it up on my hand, as you can see, it wakes up in the ambient display again with a pickup gesture. And even if you remove it from your pocket, it will show up that display. So pretty much the ambient display features, or the always on display features, is a little bit different over here. It's more like a pixel when compared to MIUI. But if you like that MIUI's 10 seconds ambient display, you should stay on MIUI in my personal opinion. I'm just opening a couple of apps to show you guys the RAM management stuff. Let me just go with the Google Home again, Instagram as well. Now let's open Facebook as well. So by now, I think I have opened a couple of apps. Now let's open some games as well. It's downloading in the background. So let's open Call of Duty. So by now I have opened a very good amount of apps, and right now let me show you if they are in memory. Even though I have the 8 GB RAM unit that is to a website, I have it opened and 120 Hz, it's working fine. And in Twitter, let me show you the scrolling. Yeah, it's very fast, no problems whatsoever with Twitter scrolling. And I can just switch between the following and stuff like that. And everything, it's just working very smoothly over here, no problems with Twitter scrolling. Now in Google Home, as you can see, it's still in memory. And the Play Store also in memory. Now let's open YouTube. Yes, that too is still in memory. Instagram is also in memory. And let's open Facebook, and this too is in memory. Now let's open PUBG, and yeah, it showed the black screen for a moment, but as you can see, it's downloading. So yeah, I think it's still in memory. And let me open Call of Duty again, and as you can see, it is still also in memory. It also is downloading or like doing some stuff. But yeah, overall the RAM management here is amazing. And here are the end-to-end Geekbench score with a CPU stress test. Now, if you have already seen my previous video on the gaming kind of review, some of you guys were actually asking me for the settings, what settings I have used. I have used this low and ultra settings for Call of Duty. Here, as you can see, it shows a question mark. If you just tap on it, it will show multiplayer frame rate 120, Battle Royale frame rate 90, and the Undead Siege frame rate 90. So yeah, these are the FPSs you will get with POCO F5 if you play on low and ultra settings. So in terms of BGMI settings, as you can see, I have selected the smooth and 90 FPS even for lobby. As you can see right now, if I just move it around, the character as you can see, it shows 90 FPS even over here. So these were the settings which I used for the previous video where I showed you guys the gameplay. And still the FPS and stuff in gaming, it's still similar or even better over here. And even after like opening and trying to open all these apps, I mean the gaming apps, as you can see in the battery settings, the battery temperature is still at 38 degrees. Now, after updating, I have noticed one bug in this particular ROM. It doesn't happen all the time that whenever I receive a call or I place a call, I see that my volume is coming up from the phone's earpiece. Right now, even though I have this Bluetooth device connected, the volume is straight up coming with the phone's earpiece. So this is just bad. I have no idea why. I think a reboot fixes it. Sometimes when I just connect to a Bluetooth device, it's not switching to that Bluetooth device. This is a bug that I have been noticing. I have never faced this issue in the previous builds, but yeah, this is what I have been facing and it's a pretty bad bug. Hopefully it will be fixed in the future updates. Hopefully we don't have to reboot every time we want to connect to and talk in your Bluetooth headset. So yeah, that's how it is. So in my opinion, even for gaming or for normal daily driving, the EvolutionX ROM, the latest build, has been really amazing, and my experience over here has been really awesome, and I am noticing all the improvements with every update, and right now it is at a pretty good stage. So huge thanks to you guys for watching these videos of the POCO F5 and where I actually test the custom ROMs. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Share this video with your friends if you want them to know about the latest custom ROM builds on the POCO F5, how it's working. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Give this video a thumbs up. This is Tito from KTNTECH signing off for today, and I'll be at you guys in the next one. Bye now.